Welcome back, guys. Sorry it took me a while. I got a little hungry, so I did get a quick snack. Gonna play a quick mini game while we wait on everybody to jump on.
Our meeting. Yo ho ho in a hole full of balls. Yo ho ho in a hole full of balls. Yo ho ho in a hole full of balls.
Oh!
Dead men sink no pots.
Oh! No!
You've lost your ball.
OMG.
You've lost your ball.
Maybe I should, like, literally wait until I shoot.
Lost your ball.
No, I don't need to wait. I got this. Yeah! Oh! Oh! No!
You've lost your ball. Yo ho ho in a hole full of balls. Into the brine.
Oh, that was dumb. That was dumb.
Dead men sink no pots. Yo ho ho in
Ooh,
a
I
hole
like that
full of
one.
balls.
Hey, Tunisia.
Into the brine. Into
Oh,
the
so
brine.
that's how that one works. Wow. Wait. Oh, no. Yeah, my refresh is slow as fuck.
Dead men sink no pots.
Whoa. All the misses I had, and I still got an A. Alright, guys, let's get started with the game. Welcome back. This is our final game of the night. I need to go to bed, make sure I'm well rested so I can wake up on time when this cable guy comes at 9 in the morning to upgrade our internet. And I gotta pick up my family from the airport tomorrow evening too, so I still should have some time to jump on tomorrow. But yeah, alright, let's do this. I think Tyreek was the perfect name for our dad. Alright, well, let's check out this mail we have here. Hey Tariq, what are your feelings about poker? Beyond hardly knowing her. Poker, I hardly know her. There it is. Well, good talk. Wait, I actually like poker. I just saw the joke. What are your feelings about poker beyond hardly knowing? Knowing. I don't get it. I just saw the joke and I had to take the shot. Please, Matt, I'm a dad. I'm contractually obligated. No, I get that. Anyway, we've been playing weekly poker games, and I figure I should send an invite your way. That sounds great. I love losing money. Cool, dude. See you soon. Yep. Does this count as a date? I was gonna date another dad, but okay. I was gonna go with the scruffy guy. What's his name? Robert? We'll do him next. Actually, no, I'll check the mail from Craig. Matt invited me to a poker night at Joseph's house. I put on my going out coat and walk over. Across the way, I spot Matt, who's walking from over his own house. He's got a case of beer under his arm. Crap, I should have brought something.
Oh.
Hey, man. Crap, I should have brought something. No worries, man. It's your first time. Just bring a full wallet. How long have you guys been at this for? Years, buddy. Just a nice way to keep in touch with the guys. It's never really high stakes. We pass through the fence enclosing Joseph's backyard. Craig, Brian, and Joseph hover over the patio, drinking beer and chatting. Robert sits in the corner, brooding as usual. Tyreek! I don't know how I would do his voice. How do you sound like a white man? Tyreek. Okay, whatever. Tyreek, glad you can make it. So am I. I'm psyched to take all your money. Quit. Just like old times. Craig's the resident shark. We prefer the term who's good at poker. Well, I'm aware. Craig's always been suspiciously good at poker. Are you still as terrible as you were in college? Poker face. Tell the truth. I am still terrible at poker. My tell is a sustained childlike giggle.
Oh.
There's no way you're as bad as Joseph. Joseph shrugs. How do I do a white man? How can I be a voice actor and I can't do a white man? I can't do it. I can't do it. This is basically my tithing. I'm giving back to the community. Ooh!
Yeah.
Plus, I'm happy to just sit here and eat all of Brian's snacks. Guess who brought pigs in a blanket? Not Craig. Hey, my chia seed and granola energy balls are just as delicious. Everybody laughs. Let's just get the game going.
Nice.
We at the table, and Matt starts dealing cards. The first couple of rounds go by easily as I'm getting the hang of things, but it's obvious that Craig is running the show here. Craig, how did you get so good at this? It's pretty easy. You just start getting a feel for everybody's tale, like Matt will scratch his ear. Hey. Brian adjusts his pants when he's trying to lie. Now, wait a second. And I think you just loudly announce to the whole room when you have a good hand. Yep, that's me. What's Joseph's tale? Everything. Literally everything. That man is an open book. He couldn't lie if he tried. Well, at least I have God on my side. See, you can't even say that with a straight face. What about Robert? Honestly, that man's an enigma. Robert raises his glass of whiskey to us in solemn salute. I think he'd wipe the floor with us if he actually tried. I'm just here because I enjoy the company. Robert pulls out his phone and stares at it. Robert, is that a flip phone? Yeah.
Wow.
What? Are you a drug dealer now? Yeah, what you need? Horse, speed, Tijuana Johnnies? I can get you the street stuff easy, but if you're looking for something exotic or designer, that's maybe 72 hours and a favor called. Maybe I won't need you today. Maybe I won't need you tomorrow, but someday. Oh, I think I'm good. Right. But still, if you got the coin, I got the goods. I dropped my phone in the toilet, and this is a backup until I can get it replaced under warranty. Everyone murmurs their sympathies. We've all been there. what was that? So who is he on a date with this time? It's supposed to be Matt, but we're playing poker with all the guys. Actually, I just checked the message and he invited me out to poker, so I don't know if this is technically a date or not. So yeah. We go back to playing. I really gotta stop eating those pigs in a blanket. Pigs in a blanket? I don't know, but they're very good. I think there might be cheese in them. Ugh, I don't know if I get enough to raise you on this round. Or did he say if I got enough? I can't read tonight. You can always bet your firstborn.
Hey.
If you think you can handle another one, be my guest. Briar and Hazel are a handful to say the least. Buddy, you think 3 kids is a handful? Try 4. I'm operating at 100% dad capacity at all times. Actually, it's technically 5. Christine saw a commercial for one of those dolls that poop and wouldn't stop asking for it. We ended up getting it for her birthday, but she's so grossed out by the fake baby poop that she makes me change his diapers. So now I'm changing the real baby and the fake baby. There's just a lot of poop in my household right now. Daisy got one of those a while back. Daisy got one of those a while back. One night, I walk in on her after she tried to take the doll apart to see how the poop mechanism worked. But that's not husky enough. But then she couldn't put it back together and started crying. Poop everywhere. Fake poop, but still. That reminds me of... Wait, do we all have poop doll stories? Everyone nods in agreement. Guys, I really don't need any more poop in my life than there is already. Can't we just get back to poker and not talk about poop? Matt deals another hand and we quickly forget about the poop. We run out of pigs and blankets, so we switch over to Craig's healthy snack food. It actually isn't terrible. These kale chips are phenomenal. We should sell these at the coffee shop. It's my own recipe. I'd be happy to give it to you guys. I can see it now. Pierce the kale chips.
Hey.
Pierce the Veil is a popular post-hardcore screamo band out of San Diego. We all look at Matt confused. It's maybe not any of your wheelhouses.
Nice.
How's the shop now? How's the shop nowadays?
Hey,
Busy as ever. I'm toying with the idea of hiring another person to work the counter, but I haven't found a good candidate.
Hey.
If Amanda's looking for a summer gig, let me know. That's really nice of you, but I think she's been burned too badly by coffee shops before. Literally, not figuratively.
Hey.
Matt cocks his head to the side. I'll ask her, though. We get down to the final hand of the night, and it's Craig in the lead by a landslide. Joseph has long since lost all his chips and is taken to tidying up, refusing any help from the rest of us. Brian deals us all cards. So, what's it gonna take for Robert to give a damn on this round? Robert looks up from his half-empty glass of whiskey. Do you really want to unleash the beast? Well, now I'm curious. I got a long history of being a gambling man, but I'll only do it if you make it interesting. None of this penny chip nonsense. I got a Lily's 18 years single blend sitting in my closet right now. Was saving it for when River turns 21, but I'm waiting to put it up as collateral. I don't know what that is. Now you're talking my language. He throws the keys to his truck on the table. Oh, it's a car. She's seen better days, but she can still pull a tree trunk out of the ground. Nope.
Hey.
Myself and everyone else at the table immediately folds. Deal the cards, Bry Guy.
Are
Are you guys sure you wanna?
Hey.
You heard the man. Deal.
Oh.
Brian deals the next round of cards. Craig stares daggers at Robert, who casually sips his whiskey. So I know what you might be thinking. Robert put his old workhorse up for grabs. His only mode of transportation. At times in his life, his only home. How could he be so sure of his abilities in gambling? I'll tell you right now, Craig. I wasn't always like this.
Huh.
I was a lot like you. Smart, talented, cocksure of my own luck. Great biceps. But it didn't last long. What the fuck am I reading? Shit! But it didn't last long enough, though. I lost everything in a game of Pi-Go in the back of a room of a Shenzhen tea house on what I thought was a 3-day business trip. Everything. Gone. Clothes, money, identification, you name it. I woke up in a ditch near Jiashu Park, and I had to make my life new from there. It took me 3 years to beg, borrow, and steal my way back to American soil. And in those 3 years, I saw the greatest steps of human fear. Loved deeper than I ever had, and lost it all many more times over.
I don't know.
I've seen my own death, Craig. I know how I die. It's not like this.
Hey.
So let's make this more interesting.
Hey.
Robert produces the deed to his house from his jacket and tosses it on the table. Damn!
Oh.
All I have and all I am. Are you prepared to go the distance?
I don't know.
Craig wipes the sweat from his brow. He studies Robert's face intently, searching for any sort of tell that he can find. Robert casually sips his whiskey again. You should go on a date with Robert next. He sounds interesting. I agree. I fold.
Hey.
Everyone erupts.
Nice.
Fine, fine. The whiskey is yours. And that's why you don't dance with the devil. So, what was it? Were you bluffing or did you have the cards? That's for me to take to my grave, fellas. Next week, boys?
Yeah.
Next week.
Hey.
You got it.
Hey.
I'll be there. I almost had a heart attack. No, sure thing. This has been very relaxing, and I should sincerely doubt I will wake up in a cold sweat thinking about it tonight. Keep working on that poker face, Tyreek. We all say our goodbyes and head our separate ways. Okay, so it wasn't a date. Robert is on something.
Welcome.
I like
got
Robert.
that.
Hello, Amanda's dad. It's me, your friend Craig, who loves sports. I have nice and smart children who are good at computers. Ah, man, great to hear from you, buddy. What's up? I'm still strong. I am strong. Ha, don't I know it? Say, I've been reading up about whey protein. You use that at all? I figure it'd help me develop a bit more muscle. Yes, I know what that is. My children are having a tea party and they wanted to invite Amanda, but we can't find her on here. You're also invited. Physical invitation to follow. Cool, I'd love to come. I'll let Amanda know. Thanks, Amanda's dad. Or thank you. Yeah, I'm really not reading right tonight. Maybe my glasses are blurry. You know dads love coffee. Gonna brew myself something black as midnight on a moonless night. I put on a fresh pot and work on a few word jumbles while I wait for it to brew. Hey, this one spells sorrow. Dad, ready for tomorrow? I'm ready for every day, sweetie. Gonna tackle it head on. No, are you ready for the thing that we're gonna do today? The thing that you promised you'd do? Honey, I already told you that I'm not going to throw away my Tom Clancy novels. They're just stacked in the living room. I keep bumping into them and knocking them over, and you don't even read them. Wait, no, that's not what I'm here about. The tea party, Dad. Nope, I don't remember that. Craig's kids? That hand-drawn invitation? Amanda walks over to the refrigerator and comes back with a hand-drawn invitation on a sheet of computer paper, inviting Amanda and Amanda's dad to a tea party. They spelled cordially wrong. Just put some going outside pants and just put on some going outside pants and let's get going. I can go outside in sweatpants. Nothing's stopping me. Dad, just, I'll see you in a minute. Yeah, let's put on some pants. Hello, thank you for coming to our tea party. I do my best to bow and present my daughter, who thanks them with a curtsy. This way, please. Briar and Hazel lead us to a small table with tiny chairs. Some are occupied by stuffed animals, and Matt and his daughter, Carmencita, are here too. Yo, she is so fly with her natural hair. They are so cute. Matt raises a comically small plastic teacup at me. Hey, dude. How's the tea?
Hey,
The imaginary tea is absolutely wonderful. I taste a hint of lemongrass. Matt's daughter is so cute. She is. Hello, Carmencita. Hello, Mr. Amanda's dad. Please, have a seat. I sit down between Amanda and Matt. I don't think I'm going to be able to get out of this chair. Hi, everyone.
Hey.
I turn to see Daisy and Brian enter into the backyard and take a seat next to us. Sorry we're late. Daisy made me put on my going outside pants. Amanda gives me a knowing look, and I return an obligating wink. She rolls her eyes. Is that really something your daughter had to pressure you into, Brian? I give Amanda another, even more exaggerated wink. She rolls her eyes even harder. Thank you all for taking the time out of your busy schedules for some high tea. How old are they? Now, if you'll all put on your designated tiaras. There are little tiaras sitting on everyone's plates. Well, except for Brian's. His is a softball helmet. Oh, we ran out of tiaras. I don't think this is going to fit me, but I appreciate the thought. Dad, you're royalty. Please act like it.
Whoa.
Brian tries to balance the ill-fitting softball helmet on top of his head, but it immediately tumbles off and into the bushes. I'm guessing 10. I'll get that later. Hey, everybody. Craig comes out with a teapot and a tray of sandwich cookies. Dad, is the tea ready? Yeah, it's been steeping for a while. Awesome. Would you girls like to serve your guests tea? No, thank you. We much appreciate our servants' help. Craig leans over to me. That's me. Craig places teacups in front of all of us and a single sandwich cookie onto each of our plates. He pours some tea into my cup. Awfully fluorescent for tea. I clink my teacup with Matt's and take a sip. Good lemonade. It's tea. Right. Very good tea. I lean over to Amanda, who's happily enjoying her tea. So, what do we do at tea parties? Why do I look dark? Bring some more light up in here. We enjoy the splendors of upper-class society, Father. She takes a dainty bite of her sandwich cookie. Marvelous. So, the meeting of princesses has been called to order. Here, here. But I'm a warrior princess, and I hunt stuff. And I have, like, a really cool sword. Can I be a space princess? I'll allow it. And I'll be a rock star princess. I'm also a space princess. Oh my god, look at her smile! Her smile is flawless. Oh my god, she's gonna be a bad bitch when she gets older. Anyways, can there be more than one? Space is pretty big, don't you think? I mean, look at them. Like, Amanda and Carmencita could literally be sisters. Literally. I changed my mind. I want to be a space princess too. Dad, what are you? Do I get to be a princess? Duh. Well, I guess that makes me... rude boy princess. If I drop my crown on the floor, I'll make sure to pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Nice. I think I'll be landscaper and general contracting princess.
Hey,
Barista princess reporting for duty. Hey everybody, CrossFit princess here. Not now, servant. If it weren't for the princess uprising, you would be serving me. We sip tea for a little longer, and then the girls run off to fight dinosaurs as space rock star warrior princesses, I think. Brian looks so stinky. Why? 'Cause he got body hair and he a little pudgy? Anyways, they grow up so fast. It was like yesterday that I was helping Amanda throw her own tea parties. Did she make you a servant too? You betcha. It's the undershirt. If it was a bit more whiter, then it's a bad color. Carmencita made me actually brew tea for hers. Pitfalls of owning a coffee shop. Pitfall? Your custom blends are amazing. That hibiscus one you gave me a while back was choice. Ah, thanks. It's really nice the girls are getting along. Yeah, I'm really glad we moved into this community. We are too. Amanda's been kind of a role model to them, you know? I hadn't even realized, and I don't even know if Amanda does either, but I guess they're right. All of the girls in the neighborhood look up to her. She seems to go out of her way to play with them. I am so proud of her. You better not proud dad cry at this tea party, Tyreek. I brought extra word jumbles if anyone wants to kill some time while the girls play. The day rolls on and the girls all get tuckered out. Amanda spends the whole day playing with them and taking their pictures, promising that she'll send them the best ones later on, or later. We all clean up and help put away the tea sets and tables, and then head out as Daisy and Carmencita fall asleep on their dad's shoulders. You know what it is? My mouth is like really salivating, so it's making it harder to read. All this good ass tea! Take care, guys. Thanks for coming. Bye, rude boy princess. You want dinner? Nah, I filled up on cookies. Me too, I'm tired. All these good-ass men's. Dude, same. Playing with a bunch of little kids who all simultaneously want your attention and approval is surprisingly exhausting. But in a good way, but also in a kind of scary way. How so? I feel like I gotta be on my best behavior for them. I don't want to let them down. Is this because you feel bad about dropping the F-bomb in front of your cousin that one time?
Whoa.
I corrupted her, Dad. She's secondhand smokes now. Well, those kids really look up to you, and I'm glad they have you as a role model. Shucks, Pops. I ruffle Amanda's hair. Yeah, that was cute. Salivating, thinking about Matt. Alright. Come on, Robert. Oh, no message. I'm surprised Robert's even on Dad Book. He seemed like he would just drink all the time. Look, if he's trying to lay the dick on me tonight, I'm gonna let him have it. I don't care what y'all say. Robert was pretty nice. A little odd, but nice. And ruggedly handsome. We should hang out. I type out a message to him on Dad Book. I sit for a couple of seconds, hoping he'll message me back. Hey, it says that he read my message. I anxiously wait for a response. Hey, this is kind of enjoyable. Look at those thumbs go. They sure are twiddling. I wonder if Robert has replied yet. He still has not responded. Oh, this is awkward. Not Robert's dumpster dick. Oh my god. I start down a rabbit hole of cat videos and Robert quickly vanishes from my mind. I didn't realize how long I'd been doing this, but by the time I watched maybe my 30th cat video, Robert pops back into my head. I jump back over to Dad Book to see if he's responded yet. Nothing. Well, I guess the guy's busy. Might as well make the best of my day. I get up, walk to the living room, then sit down and turn on the TV. Let's do the food channel. Ooh, Meat Hell is on. You have 10 minutes to cook a 5-course meal that must include these ingredients. Steak, lemon meringue. Y'all know what that word is. Pie, paper clips, and a hammer. If you are unable to finish the cooking, or if any of these ingredients are absent from the dish, we will release the wolves. Oh my god. I'm not kidding. Please help us. I lose several hours to whatever the hell that was. Sighing, I get up and meringue. I knew it was a weird looking word. Okay, I get up and walk around the house. My stomach grumbles. Is it really meringue? Why do they spell it like that? All them damn consonants and vowels for what? Time for lunch, huh? Well, I guess it's time for old Chef Matthews to cook a gourmet delicacy. Paper clips? Sheesh. French. Oh, okay, yeah, they good for that. That makes sense. I walk over to the refrigerator and open the door. Mustard jar. Microwave some eggs. Make a sandwich. I make a sandwich in its entirety while standing there. Who needs plates? The Stanwich, a lost art. I admire my work for a second before I clumsily drop the entire thing on the floor. No! I look around and remember that Amanda's not home. This is still good. 5-second rule, right? I reassemble my sandwich, peeling pickles off of the floor and putting them back where they belong, in my mouth. Wait, I'm a wreck. I finish my snack and walk around the house some more, bored. When's Amanda coming home? Oh, I just remembered something. When we were packing up the old house, nasty, right, we found an old basketball hoop that would hang off of a door. It would really bring the living room together. I wonder where I put that. Ew, he ate off the floor. Oh, gross. Tyreek is nasty. Look, if he'll eat that off the floor, what makes you think he won't eat, y'all know what I'm getting at. I spent a couple minutes poking around the new place until I find it. After installing it above one of the doors in the living room, I'm ready to dunk. Come on and slam. I take a leap from the free throw line and rocket that sucker down the net. The crowd goes wild. No, dumpster dick. And welcome to the jam. I pull up from the three-point line, breaking ankles and sinking a fadeaway. Robert hates you. And I forgot the rest of the words to this song. Look behind the back hook shot. Everyone is on their feet. Something, Space Jam. Oh, he's singing the Space Jam song. I managed to just barely defeat myself at horse before Amanda comes home. Then we cook dinner together. We're proud of ourselves for not even coming close to burning down the house. Afterward, Amanda and I dig into a carton of ice cream over an episode of Chopped, Toddler Tournament. What you have in front of you is a molecularly deconstructed sweet potato with brown sugar demi-glazed with cream fraiche. Hold on. Creme fraiche. Froshe. I bet you. Fresh. It is not fresh. Fresh. Why are y'all saying fresh? It's not fresh. Hold up. Wait for it.
Creme fraiche.
What?
Creme fraiche.
How do y'all get... How is that fresh? Whatever. I'm so over this. This is literally a jar of baby food. The toddler immediately bursts into tears. Are we bad people for watching this? Yes. Just then, my computer dings. Huh? What's that? Oh, you probably just got a message. Amanda and I walk over to the computer and check Dad Book. It's a message from Robert. You what? What you doing? What does that mean? What you doing? What am I doing? You're just chilling. I type back just chilling. Amanda deletes the G and hits send. It'll make you look cooler. A couple moments pass by. Another message pops up.
Alright.
Want to grab a drink? Hey, that means he wants to hang out. I know what that means, Amanda. But it's kind of late. Come on, Pops, live a little. I am living with ice cream. What do I do for a living? Does this man go to work? He's like a stay-at-home dad with no, spouse. I am living with ice cream and traumatized toddlers. Well, it's your life, but I think you'd have a lot of fun tonight. Are you trying to get to know the neighbors better? You're trying to get to know the neighbors better, aren't you? You know what it is? It's these fucking dots behind the words. It's throwing me off. Ugh, fine. I type back a message to Robert asking him for details, and he tells me to meet him at Jim and Kim's. Well, don't wait up for me. I never do. I throw on a nice jacket and run out the door. It's only a short walk to Jim and Kim's, and it's a beautiful night. Sorry you can't read. Whatever. Oh, we're back here. I walk into the bar and see the usual crowd of barflies drinking beer and watching sports. I spot Robert at the back of the bar and wave hi as I walk over. Hey man, how's it going? Hey buddy. Ahoy there, Skipper! Robert and Mary are here? Oh no. Uh-oh. I brought Mary along. Figured we needed a drinking buddy. Aw man, I was excited to get to know Robert a little better, Now I have to deal with this weird Mary lady making passes at me.
Come on.
Don't look so scared, kiddo. We're just having a drink. Yeah, speaking of which, I think it's time for the first round. What are you having? Why the hell is he hanging out with, Joseph's wife? That's weird. That's weird as fuck. And then he's not even around.
Huh?
They're besties. Oh, you would know. Well, considering this is a bar and they look like they trying to get drunk, let's get some whiskey.
Oh.
A dad after my own heart, huh? Yeah, he liked that. Robert orders 3 shots of whiskey and passes them between us. Well, this wasn't how I expected my night to be going.
Ah.
Here's to bad decisions and relaxed moral values, fellas. What have I got myself into? We all knock back the shots. I almost choke on the whiskey as it burns down my throat. Holy hell, that was a kick. I look over at Robert and Mary, who seem like old pros at this. Look at her smiling. Oh, look at Robert. He's so cute. Robert grabs his jacket and throws it on. Let's get marching. What?
Oh.
The night's young, Chief. Come on, we're bar hopping. Oh, alright. Oh my god, Tyreek is so mean. Malik said he wants to tell y'all sorry for the spam. We leave the bar and start walking down the street. I still don't know this area of town very well, so I just follow Robert. So, where are we headed? Irish Hour Drinking. It's an Irish pub. A good pub is the whiskey to my heart.
Come on.
Oh! Puns are the lowest form of humor, Tyreek. Try harder. Ouch. Am I going to be the butt of the joke all night?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus, Mary. Put your fangs away for a second. Yeah, that's right. Defend me! We walk into Irish Hour Drinking. The bar is pretty much the same as Jim and Kim's, except for the old-timey Irish memorabilia on the wall. Try saying that 3 times fast. Next round. What you having? He really likes his whiskey. Let's do it. Robert orders 3 more glasses of whiskey and we post up in a garish green booth. Mary slides in and siddles up next to Robert, which makes me breathe a sigh of relief. What was I going to say? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Let's sip this one, why don't we? Oh, I was going to say, why the fuck did we just bar hop for some more fucking whiskey? We could have sat at the same spot and drank whiskey. Suit yourself. Mary immediately downs her shot in one gulp and burps loudly. That'll put hair on your chest. You are truly the paragon of grace and beauty.
Ah.
Mary grabs my drink and sips on it. What the fuck?
Ah.
Hey!
Ah.
Tyreek, be a dear and get us another round, will ya? I don't know how to process this evening at all. I get up and order another round of drinks from the bartender. As I head back, I see Mary and Robert having a lively conversation. Robert roars with laughter, and I don't think I've ever seen the guy smile, let alone laugh. Look at that smile. How can you resist that? People do that, though. They do? You're lying. You mean with the bar hopping? I take a seat across the booth from them and pass out the drinks. So, Edith's kids snuck some pot brownies onto the table at the last bake sale, right? And I spot that little hemp sweatshirted gremlin in the act. So I go up to Edith with a baggie and I'm about to tell her when all of a sudden she just freaks out at me. Bar hopping is a sport. Ho. Don't be a hoe. You're ruining the bake sale, she says. I should have been PTA president. Your roots are bad and blah, blah, blah. So, what you do? I told her to have a brownie and that everything was going to be fine. They both erupt in laughter. I politely follow along with the story. She ate 3. More laughter. Okay, that was actually pretty funny.
Hey.
She called the cops and told them that time had stopped. Mary looks directly at me. Do you smoke weed? What? You know, the devil's lettuce? I have 2 big fat blunts in my purse right now. Want a blaze? Damn! I'm so against smoking weed. You with the feds? I worked hard for what I have, and no 2-bit corner boy is gonna drop a dime on me. So you take what you're pushing somewhere else, and I'll keep running my business the way I want to run it. Oh, what? Remember, you come at the king, you best not miss. Jesus, kid, dial it back. Oh, he liked that. Robert giggles helplessly. I'm just kidding, cowboy. Lay off the kid, Mary. He might not be used to your brand of humor. Fine, fine. We sit around and sip our drinks, people watching and cracking jokes. After a little bit of time, I begin to warm up to Mary. Her jokes become much funnier and much less scary. But it seems like she's not going anywhere anytime soon. I just wanted some alone time with Robert. I wonder if I can get her to leave somehow. You trying to ditch me, pal? No. Because if you're trying to ditch me, you can just tell me to scram. No, it's fine. Tyreek wants alone time with his new best buddy, Robert. Read you loud and clear. The wingman breaks formation to pursue their prey. Now, if you fellas will excuse me, Mary needs to sink her teeth into a helpless boy. Go with God. Nice seeing you. Deuces, nerds. Mary gets up and saunters over to a younger-looking guy at the bar. She grows on you. Does she, though? I feel like she kind of delights in making men suffer. Well, she does. But what about her and Joseph? What about them? You know, they're married, and she definitely tried to get in my pants the other night, and I gestured to her across the bar where she's making goo-goo eyes at that young man from before. He looks like he's being held hostage. Oh, that's just the thing she does. She's harmless. Tell that to the boy she's hanging off of. Poor kid looks like he's seen war. Robert lets out a hearty laugh. Hey, I got him to laugh. Aw, man, you know, I pegged you for one of those straight-laced types. Oh, don't worry. I got pretty wild back in my day. Oh. Still got a little wild in you? I have a child I need to take care of for. Which one should I say? Gotta play it cool. Can't be too thirsty. Robert orders a couple more rounds of shots. I go, what am I getting myself into? Think you can go shot for shot? There's only one way to look cool here. I grab the shot closest to me and down it. Robert looks impressed. He takes his shot and knocks it back. That's one. So, what do I even talk about? He's so cool, and he probably hates small talk. So how are things? I hate small talk. Okay? Too many people, and this isn't necessarily you, but too many people think that they have to fill the dead air with noise. Personally, I think they're afraid of the silence, or they're afraid of what the other person is going to think of the silence. If you want some unsolicited advice, just learn to be comfortable with silence. Nothing wrong with two people sitting in silence, drinking whiskey. Oh, alright. Robert and I sit in silence and drink whiskey. I take in the rest of the bar. Patrons laughing, playing darts, spilling beer. Mary giving the hard sell to that young man. The young man pretending he got a phone call from one of his friends. Maybe silence is nice sometimes. So, you ever kill a man? I choke on my drink. Excuse me? You know, watch the life drain from somebody's eyes, someone's eyes. It's not just their life, you know, it's their hopes and dreams draining away. Every memory and experience they've ever had, gone. No. Great. Me neither. Robert knocks back his shot and motions for me to do the same. I reciprocate. I'm just messing with you. Relax. I laugh nervously. Or am I? I laugh nervously again. We sip more whiskey and people watch some more. Mary has her sights set on another man after the other one excused himself to the bathroom and, I assume, crawled out of the window. Gosh, this whiskey is hitting me hard. You know, this isn't as interesting as I thought it would be. This date is fucking boring. Oh, nigga, I read that completely wrong. I read that completely wrong. It says, gosh, this whiskey's hitting me hard. I thought it said it was getting me hard. Oh man, I'm tired. That's what it is. I've been up all day. You betcha. Robert gets up out of the booth, shouldering his jacket. Let's roll. Sorry, whiskey. Inside voices. Let's roll. Wait, what about Mary? Brother, Mary's gonna be just fine. I look over at Mary, who's lying on the bar in front of some poor sap. She's singing happy birthday to him while he insists that it's not his birthday. You nasty. I know. Look. I can't help it. Why did they word it like that? We make our way out of the bar and back onto the street. I'm trying my hardest not to stumble, but man, that sidewalk is just coming right at me. I hope Robert doesn't notice me tripping over my own feet like this. Like this is the first time I've ever been drunk. Speaking of which, when we finally get to play Coming Out on Top, I was thinking maybe we could designate Tuesday for Coming Out on Top, and we could dub it Lewd Tuesday. Get it? Lewd Tuesday. Okay, all right. Where to? You'll see. I follow Robert through street lamp spotlights until we eventually arrive at a rundown strip mall. There's a beauty salon, a sex shop, a computer repair store that looks like it's been closed for 10 years, and finally, a liquor store. Wait here. I'll be right back. After a minute, Robert returns with 2 wine bottles in brown paper bags. He hands one to me. Cheers. He sits on the curb and drinks. He motions for me to do the same. This is really not where I expected the night to go. I take a sip. White Zinfandel? What? Nothing. I just wasn't expecting... It is delicious, fruity, and refreshing. Don't judge me. I start to say something. Think of his lecture about valuing silence earlier and stop. I sip on my wine and watch cars drive by. Let's throw rocks at shit. What? Robert suddenly hurls a rock at a stop sign. The thing echoes throughout the empty parking lot. That felt good. He presses a stone into my free hand. Now you try. I don't know. Yeah, I'm so with Tyreek on this one. With feeling. I look at the rock in my hand and look at the stop sign. Back at the rock, back at the stop sign. I know what has to be done. I have unresolved resentment towards my father, and I'm going to express it through property damage. I hurl the rock at the sign. It sails over the top of the sign, right into the window of a parked car, leaving a crack.
Whoa, whoa.
Dude, run! I leap up and dart into the nearest alley, wine in hand. I can hear Robert's footsteps behind me. After I'm sure I'm far enough away from the cracked window that I'm no longer culpable for this heinous crime, I stop to catch my breath. Maybe we strike rock throwing from the to-do list. Agreed. Suddenly my stomach growls. Oh man, I'm starving. Let's get pizza. I can't argue with that. Yes, I love pizza! Where's good around here? Actually, I don't even care if it's good. It just needs to be edible and in my mouth in the next 5 minutes. Oh! Sounds like the first time me and my ex got together. No, I'm just kidding. I know just the place. I follow Robert through a maze of alleys and side streets until we eventually end up in front of a tiny hole-in-the-wall pizza joint. The bright red neon sign reads, Pete's Piece of Pizza. Ta-da! I can see a few exhausted-looking workers behind the counter tossing dough and piping hot pizzas right out of stone ovens. My stomach rumbles again. We go up... Oh, this damn date. I'm never going on a date with him again. We go up to the counter and get ready to order. Can I get 2 slices of Hawaiian pizza? Oh wait, Tyreek, you're cool with pineapple on your pizza, right?
Hey.
We wait a minute for our pizza to come out of the oven. I'm practically drooling at the smell. The cashier hands us each a giant slice on a paper plate so saturated with grease that I'm worried it'll fall apart. We take our pizzas outside and wander through the alleyways as we eat. I take a bite. It's absolutely delicious. Pineapple is truly the best pizza topping. You said it. Man, I feel way better now. You and me both. We hear noise coming out of a slightly ajar door in the alleyway. Robert looks at me excitedly. Got any more of that wild in you? You betcha. I'm so tired, but I love my daughter, and I should go home and make sure she's alright. Fuck that. Good on you. Robert and I slide the door open and peek inside. It's completely dark except for some flickering light. We slowly creep forward, cautious not to be heard or seen. Shh! Don't shush me so loud. Shh! We come to the end of a hallway and find ourselves standing in front of a movie screen. Oh, this suddenly makes sense. Did we really just sneak into a movie theater like a couple of teenagers? No talking during the movie. We look into the audience and are surprised to find that it's almost completely empty, save for a row of a few teenagers in the front. They look annoyed when they notice us. Robert starts making his way to the very back of the theater, and I follow him. We settle in with our wines and try to make sense of this movie. It's a romantic comedy, I think. A young man is frantically trying to get through New York to find the woman that he's finally realized he's in love with. Oh wow, this sounds like my first date with my first boyfriend. Kiss already. There's nobody to kiss yet. You want him to kiss the taxi driver? Hell yeah. The kids down the way notice us heckling. One of them speaks up. Hey man, keep it down. Oh damn, that's Ernest Hemingway, Hugo's kid. Ernest! Hey Ernest, I know you. It's me, your neighbor. Hi. Ernest turns back around, embarrassed. I turn back to Robert. He kissed anyone yet? It turns out that yes, he did kiss someone. He made his way to a tiny island near New York to profess his love for a woman who for some reason he knew would be there. She tells him that they hit the jackpot. He said that they had, but I think there was some subtext I'm missing here. Boo! Love is dead. Shut up! It's beautiful! No, you shut up! Ernest grumbles. The credits start to roll. I stand up. Robert immediately pulls me back down. Hundreds of people worked very hard to make this film happen, and you're going to sit here and appreciate them. Okay. Look at that. Elizabeth Shelton. She worked really hard. I bet she did lots of good, wardrobe design. Thank you, Elizabeth Shelton, for this beautiful film-going experience. And Peter Anders, catering, fed a bunch of people so that they could have the energy to do their jobs. What a guy. We let the credits roll while Robert individually thanks every member of the crew. Once it's finally over and he makes sure no animals were harmed during the making of this film, we leave the theater. This is crazy because you snuck into the theater and didn't even pay for the movie, so you're not supporting any of the people who are on the credit roll. So what the fuck is the point sitting there appreciating them? We stumble into the theater parking lot, polishing off the rest of our wine. Hey, assholes! Out of nowhere, a rock flies through the air and hits me on the knee. My knee! What the hell? Ernest and his friends stand in the alleyway, blocking our exit. Oh, what do you guys want? Why did you go and throw a rock at my knee? This is my good knee! My orthopedist is going to be pissed. Ernest tosses another rock up and down in his hands. What's wrong with this kid? You ruined my theater-going experience. Now you have to pay. Oh, well, I don't have any cash on me right now, and, movies got really expensive. Ernest hucks another rock at my other knee. I'm able to jump out of the way, but I didn't properly stretch before physical activity, and I'm probably going to feel super sore in the morning.
Huh.
We've ruined it for you. That movie was pretty crappy in the first place. Hey, you take that back. That was a beautiful love story with really genuine acting. You call that good acting? What classicist mainstream slop have you been served your entire life? What?
Huh?
Have you ever seen any Michael Powell? A Matter of Life and Death? 1946? Easily the toughest 5 minutes of love you'll ever witness. Listen, man.
What?
No, you listen. That popcorn-ass drivel the mass media is shoving down your throat will only make you dumber and sadder. You of all people should strive for a higher standard in the art that you consume. Your name is Ernest Hemingway, for Christ's sakes. Oh, now you've done it. Ernest rushes Robert, screaming like a banshee. Ah! I dive between Ernest and Robert, trying to stop the kid. He lunges forward, kicking me as hard as he can in the knee. Fuck my knee! Robert gets in between Ernest and myself as it's as if he's seeing red. Fuck, my fucking knee hurts!
How dare you?
Alright, buddy. Talk like punk, get hit like a punk. Robert squares up in a boxer stance. Queensbury rules. 3-minute rounds with 1 minute rest in between. No low blows, fish hooks, J grabs, or high blows. What? And don't even think about pulling an illegal turnstile. That's an automatic deduction of 3 points. You'll have to designate a second if you're unable to fulfill your role as a main duelist. One of your friends over there looks like he's had enough of youthful vivacity to handle it. Hey man, I don't want to get dragged into this. That movie sucked. It's too late. You two are bloodbound. If he dies, you die. Sorry, I don't make the rules. Talk to Queensbury. We're just gonna go. Ernest and his friends rarely back away. Robert calls after them. The Queensbury Association will hear about this and consume better content. Once the teams are safely out of earshot, Robert turns to me. Were you about to actually fight that kid? Are you kidding me? I would never hit a child. That would be despicable. Any Sims this week? Yeah, we can play Sims this week. You throw the rules at them, though, they always bolt. Nobody wants a Queensbury sanctioned throwdown. But full disclosure, I made half of that up. Wow. See, you don't even have to know the rules. You just make them up. Okay. Come on, let's get out of here. Robert and I cool down a bit as we walk back to the neighborhood. I'm so sorry I really got into the art of filmmaking when I get really into the art of filmmaking when I drink. It's okay. I think it's cool how much you like movies. To be honest, I don't know a lot about them myself. Buddy, I got so much to show you. You ever seen Sam Fuller? I haven't. Fuller is cash. Adventure is all I got, buddy. Robert throws an arm around my shoulder and we drunkenly belt out tunes all the way back. We finally get to his doorstep. This was an interesting night. I liked it. A smile forms on his cheeks, a rare sight. Let's hang again soon, yeah? Yeah. I linger there for a second, swaying drunkenly in the night breeze. Robert claps me on the shoulder.
Oh boy.
Night bud. Robert heads back inside and I stumble my way back home. Wow. All of that and no action. Yes.
Where'd my pants go?
Not where my pants go. I thought y'all was gonna get down. I know. I'm so disappointed.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Alright, Craig, what's up? Hey, dude, I got the runs. Oh, I got just the thing. I'll head to the store and grab you a real chunky milkshake, cherry, licorice, and a bowl of word jumbles that I find helpful in strenuous times such as these. What? Wouldn't that make it worse? Oh, it's for the diarrhea. Milkshakes are just comforting. Wait, why are we talking about this? But I've got the runs. I meant that I feel like running. Ooh. Want to come to the gym? Want to come with me to the gym? Why do I feel less excited about that than getting you home remedies for diarrhea? Come on, man. It'll be fun. Robert sucks. Robert's great. You know what? Sure. When are we doing this? There's 30 more minutes left in this Meat Hell marathon. I'm outside right now. I'm warming up. Okay. At least let me see if Betty gets away from the wolves in time to get her suppressata wrapped cheesecake out of the oven. we should have got with Matt. I'm trying to date everybody.
Hey.
Oh. The gym just installed these new virtual jogging treadmills. We'll feel like we're running outdoors.
Bro.
You can see the other runners on your screen too. Let's try it out together. Other runners? Will I be able to keep up?
Dude.
Don't worry. We're here to cheer each other on. I'll be right there with you.
Nice.
Just get a rhythm going. Keep your heart rate up and don't overexert yourself. You'll do great.
Run that dad.
What am I doing?
Dude.
What's happening? Why aren't I moving? Oh, this is how I do it? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm literally... Oh, I finally got the hang of it. Okay. So I gotta make the bar go down and up.
Dude.
Yeah, this does remind me of Wii Sports. This is kind of boring though.
Bro.
Come on, I want to get in first place. This is all I'm literally doing, like...
Hey.
How do I keep my my heart rate up? These dates are getting weird.
Hey.
Oh, I was beating him for a second. We made it! What?
That was a gold medal performance.
Way to go. I was washing my hair and thought sports. Wait, why are you washing your hair this late at night? Alright, let's do Damien. We know next to nothing about him and he never hangs out with everyone else. Damien seemed really interesting. A little odd, but interesting. I think I should hang out with him to get to know him a little better. I navigate to Damien's dad book page and type out a message. Hey dude, you seem cool. We should hang out sometime. I sit there for a minute before I see that Damien's typing. But then he keeps typing and typing. Man, is this guy writing a novel? I leave the computer to make some coffee. And he's still typing. I sip my coffee and the computer finally dings. Tyreek, I must confess my excitement to be receiving your kind letter, for, as you see, I do find myself available to enjoy your company. I must ask for your forgiveness, however, as I believe our first meeting did not paint me in as gentlemanly manner as I would have liked. Whoa, there's more. I would be highly flattered to enjoy your companionship at my residence for an afternoon tea and a stroll around my garden, should it please you. Till then, adieu. Yours humbled, D. Bloodmarch. Hey, Amanda. Can you help me with something? Dad, for the last time, I'm not popping your back pimples. No. Can you interpret this for me? I turn the computer to Amanda, and she squints at Damien's message. I just don't understand net speak. Like, is this how you kids communicate with each other now? Oh, totally. This is the hot new thing. See, Dad, kids got over saying LOL and laughing my ass off or whatever and decided that they needed to do was bring it back to the 1800s. So, what do I do? Where's your pen and quill? What? Did you forget to unpack the pen and quill? Dad, how will we address the nobleman in regards to your upcoming debutante ball? Okay, I know you're messing with me. Father, without a proper chaperone, you'll never end up with a suitor worthy of our land. Or our dowry. Or? So, you read Pride and Prejudice for school one time and now you're reciting things you know about it back to me, aren't you? Like the first 5 pages, then I read a review of the movie. Still gotta be, though. Great, so what do I say to Damien? I got this. Amanda reaches over me and types on the keyboard. Sure thing, dude. Regards, Tyreek. Amanda hits send and smiles at me. Well, I suppose that's that. I make a short walk over to Damien's house. Well, I guess you can't really call it a house. It's more of a manor. Estate? The Gothic architecture looms above the other homes in the cul-de-sac. I walk past a couple of gargoyles guarding the front door and look around for a doorbell. There doesn't seem to be one. I pull the large, ornate, carved bat-head door knocker back, and a hollow sound echoes through the house as I strike it against the door. I wait several moments before the door slowly creaks open. It's a little creepy, but I enter the home and take a few steps into the foyer, noting the oil portraits of who I assume are dead relatives hanging on the wall. Ooh. As I'm admiring them, the front door slams shut behind me. Hello? Silence. An oil lamp in the corner flickers dimly, casting an ominous shadows against the wall. Why do I feel like all the people in these paintings are staring straight at me? Why is it so cold in here? Where's Damien? Tyreek. Tyreek, pleasure to have you in my home. I look up and see Damien standing at the top of a majestic staircase with a walking candle holder. What's with the door slamming shut? Oh, sorry. There was a draft. And the door creaking open when I knocked?
Oh.
I accidentally left the door unlocked. And the creepy oil paintings? I like oil paintings. Right. Right. Please, let me show you around. Okay. Damien leads me around his house, showcasing his parlor, sitting room, auxiliary sitting room, and the parlor again for some reason.
Oh,
This is one of the older homes on the block, yes, but nowhere near as old as the architecture might suggest. Though extensive renovations, I've been able to craft a residence that is both historically accurate to the Victorian period and equipped with the amenities of any modern dwelling. We walk past the door covered in bumper stickers, caution tape, and a black parade poster. Did they listen to My Chemical Romance in the Victorian era? That's my son's room. You know how rebellious teenage years are. Onward and onward. There's more to see. We reached a door at the end of the hall that Damien opens with a flourish. The wording in this game is so awkward. And this is the library. Sunlight streams in from floor to ceiling arched windows. The walls are lined with packed bookshelves, and even more books are scattered over the period-appropriate furniture. Damien is clearly really proud of this room. Let's look at the butterflies. I walk up to the glass display of pinned bugs on the wall. It's pretty impressive. Nice bugs. I pinned them all myself. Maybe I could show you how sometime. I'm concerned I would stick the pin right through my finger. Ah, the pinner's gambit. Is that a thing? No. Let's pick up a book. You know, Tyreek, the Victorian era was some controversy surrounding reading. Many people thought the more tawdry novels would encourage youths into a life of crime and would cause too much of a distraction from work and school. I pull out a book at random and examine the worn cover. Opening it, I turn to a random page and read out loud. Naruto struggled against the chains that Sasuke had bound him with. Shirtless and out of breath, he looked up at Sasuke. Sasuke smirked, unbuttoning his ninja pants. Oh!
oh my.
Okay, I think that's enough. Damien snaps the book shut and puts it back on the shelf. I did not expect that. Wow. That's a rare book from my private collection. I walk to the window and I'm greeted by a beautiful view of Damien's backyard. It showcases a beautiful view of the rest of the cul-de-sac. Hey, I can see Craig on his lawn he's doing push-ups with his daughters on his back. Damn. He sees me and waves happily, doing push-ups with one hand now. Damn. Did you know that Victorians spend at least 20 hours a week gazing longingly out of full-length windows? Wait, really?
Oh,
No, but Victorians did appreciate telling a good joke. Please, will you join me for tea? Aw, he's handsome. Look at him. He's just different. I follow Damien to his sitting room where finger foods have already been set out upon a beautiful tiered silver tray. I take a seat on one of the high back chairs as Damien pours and serves me some tea. Get it together, Narada. What time is it? Oh, okay. We're making good time. I can't believe we're having a high tea. I never thought I'd get to do this. Damien smiles to himself. What?
how delightful.
It's a common misconception that high tea refers to the welfare class of the people enjoying it, when in fact the high refers to both the later time of the day that the working class had to enjoy tea and the height of the tables on which they served. Oh. My dear friend, we're currently enjoying afternoon tea. That's informative. Damien takes a seat next to me and serves me a tiny sandwich. There's plenty of goths, actually. We mostly communicate online on goth forums. You wouldn't believe the Victorian-era drama that these people get into. Drama?
Huh.
So-and-so wore this undercoat over that period-inappropriate petticoat. Someone else doesn't understand the difference between a bodice and a underbodice. People will get angry if you wear a mismatched color of black, Tyreek. I'm not kidding. This is an actual thing that people get angry about. And don't even get me started on sub-styles. Damien catches himself before he gets too heated. It's all mostly frill-based discourse. What got you so into goth stuff?
How delightful.
Well, when I was a young boy, my father... Did he take you into the city?
Huh.
Sorry? Did you guys see a marching band? I'm afraid I don't understand. You're serious? Of course. But it's, you know, the song. Amanda made me listen to it. Seriously? I'd love to see a marching band. Nevertheless, I've always had a love for art, history, and fashion. What started off as a small hobby of collecting taxidermied animals grew into a sort of obsession. It's a privilege to be able to appreciate the lives and culture of those who came before us, I think. Why not go all the way? I like not dying when I catch a cold. He takes a sip of tea. I can acknowledge that there were many very terrible things about the Victorian era, and try to live a life that strictly aligns with those ideals would be immediately horrid. But I think it takes a critical mind to truly appreciate something to the fullest, to be cognizant of its flaws and love it all the same. Tell me, Tyreek, do you have any hobbies? Oh man, I do, but I don't know if I care about anything the way you care about this stuff. Well, I'd love to hear about your interests. Hearing someone talk about the things they're passionate about is intriguing and, quite honestly, rather attractive. Please do tell me about your hobbies. Quick, sound sophisticated. I love watching soap making videos on the internet. I love me some word jumbles. I learned how to juggle once. He really likes word jumbles. The written word fascinates me. We spend so much time using words, you know, and I think people would appreciate them more if they had to unjumble them. It's poetic, actually. Or really. Oh, so you're a writer. In a sense. We finish our tea and finger sandwiches. Come, I have one more thing to show you. Damien, ooh. Wow. Damien takes me around the back of his home where a variety of flowers flourish in beautifully landscaped rows. A small stone path weaves through and butterflies flit lazily through the air. My garden. It's beautiful. Thank you. Victorians took flowers and floral arrangements very seriously. You see, it was considered uncouth to discuss personal and romantic relationships in public, so lovers and friends alike would use bouquets to send secret messages to each other. Each flower and plant is symbolic of different feelings. Even more interesting is that one flower could mean different things depending on the other plants it was paired with. One had to be extremely careful, as even with the style in which the ribbon was tied around the bouquet affected the message. Damien leans down and plucks a gorgeous bright orange flower off of a vine. Lilium bulbiferum. The orange lily. What do you think this one means? My loins are ablaze. Thou art the Titus. 3 cheers for sweet revenge. Oh. I knew I should have picked that one. The orange lily is actually symbolic of pure hatred. Well. And that's precisely why a floral arrangement is so challenging. What's your favorite type of flower? They remind me of sunshine, and you can eat the seeds as a delicious snack. What a practical choice. My stomach rumbles. Oh man, now I want sunflower seeds. I'll have to remember that when I put together a bouquet for you. He would put together a bouquet for me? No one's ever given me a bouquet before. I follow Damien down the footpath and admire more of his beautiful flowers. This isn't going well. Suddenly a phone rings. Oh, Tyreek, will you excuse me? I must take this. He pulls the cell phone out of his pocket. I'm a little surprised it's not a rotary phone. Go for it. Damien smiles and walks back to the house. I take a deep breath and enjoy the heavily perfumed air. What a lovely yard. This makes me wish I had put a little more effort into that garden Amanda and I tried to start one time. Our watermelons grew to the size of cherry tomatoes and then immediately died. Oh hey, a gargoyle. Oh no, I knocked over the gargoyle.
Fix that guard.
Okay, that's definitely the head.
Goal!
Well, I'm getting tired. Whew, that was a close one. Uh-oh, here comes Damien. He looks upset. Tyreek, my sincerest apologies to have kept you waiting. There's an urgent matter that I must attend to, so I'm afraid I must take my leave. No problem. Everything all right? Damien worries the hem of his coat with his fingers and looks away. Hey, Dana. I'm about to finish up the stream, actually. Everything's perfectly fine, but it's Lucien. What's wrong? He appears to have, well, his teacher needs me to come to the school post-haste. Do you need help? Oh no, you don't have to. Let me come with you. Us dads gotta stick together. You're right. This is one of Lucien's more elaborate stunts. I would greatly treasure having another parent by my side. Let's go. Let's go. Damien and I walk into the school and are immediately greeted by an anxious-looking Hugo.
I don't know.
Hey, Damien, you're here in record time. I wouldn't miss it for the world, dear friend. Wow. Whatever it is, it doesn't seem like this is Hugo and Damien's first time to the My Kids Are in Trouble rodeo.
Huh.
What is it this time?
Oh.
This, Damien, you have to see to believe. Damien and I fall into step behind Hugo, who leads us through the busy corridors of the school. We pass by several classes in session, and I vaguely wonder if Amanda's around. Hugo eventually ushers us into a small boiler room with a flight of rickety stairs leading down into darkness. Watch your step. I can hear faint voices drifting up from the basement, and they don't sound happy. As I'm led into the depths of the school, I recall the antics I got into as an angsty middle schooler. At least I had enough sense to stay out of creepy basements. We find another teacher in the boiler room, tucked away in the back of in the back of the basement. With him are Lucien and Ernest, Hugo's son. Lucien has a bloody nose. Thanks for coming. I can't make heads or tails of this. I look around the scene of the crime and see a bunch of bricks and some masonry tools scattered around. What happened here? Ernest punched me. Lucien tried to kill me.
What?
The room falls silent. I wasn't trying to kill you, dumbass. I was trying to build a brick wall around you and see what would happen. You promised me there was wine down here. You tricked me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait a second. Lucien, did you try to cask of Amontillado, Ernest? I'm neither confirming nor denying that. I turned to Damien and whispered to him, What's Cask of Amontillado? It's a classic Edgar Allan Poe short story where a man gets his enemy drunk, lures him down into his cellar with the promise of wine and fine vintage, then buries him alive behind a brick wall. It's a lovely story. So wait, Lucien, you tried to do that to him? I was curious to see how it would turn out. I wasn't actually going to leave him there. Actually, I read that story. What was the thought process here? That Ernest was just going to sit still while you slowly built a tomb around him? Well, it worked for like 20 minutes because he's an idiot, but then he realized that I had lied about the wine. And you were crackling manically. That sort of tipped me off. Maniacally? I'm pretty sure that's not how you say that. Ernest, 20 minutes? Dad.
What?
It took you 20 minutes? Son, we just did an entire 2-week unit on the Cask of Amontillado, and it took you 20 minutes to realize that Lucien was leading you into an elaborate ruse? Did you even read the story? I read the first 5 pages and then read a review of the movie.
Sweet Manchego.
It's only 5 pages long and there's no movie. Yeah, you're right. I paid Lucien to read it for me. Maniacally. Oh my god! That makes so much more sense! Thank you. I knew it sounded dumb. Actually, he didn't even pay me. So when you think about it, this is me teaching him a lesson. Damien and Hugo both have their heads in their hands. Maniacally. Okay. You guys are always telling me to engage into the literature. And I did. I don't see a problem here. Alright, I'm filing this under what the hell. Don't do whatever that was again. You two are both suspended for a week. Ernest and Lucien high five. The teacher starts to stomp up the stairs. Hugo, I'll cover your class. Take your son home. Mr. Bloodmarch, you too. Thank you for your mediation. We all head up the stairs and out of the school in tense silence. Lucien and Damien and I all pile into my car and begin to drive home. Lucien immediately puts his hood up and stares out the window angrily. I'm not going to therapy again. I know, son. It's entirely up to you whether or not you want to go. But I care about you, and I can see that you're struggling. So if you do decide that you would like to speak to a professional about your feelings, we can do that too. Maybe you can spend this next week looking for a summer job. I know how much you want your own car. I can't believe Damien's keeping his cool. I'm impressed. Fine. Thanks for not freaking out too hard. I love you, son. Lucien continues staring out the window. Love you too. We spend the rest of the drive in relative silence. Ernest was the black guy who invited Narada to the zoo. No, that was his father, Hugo. The aquarium, yeah. Speaking of the zoo, I'm thinking I'm going to go and take myself to the zoo tomorrow. I don't know why. I just had the urge to like either go to the zoo or go to the aquarium. So I'm going to do that tomorrow. After I get my internet upgraded. The moment we pull into the driveway, Lucien hops out of the car, slams the door, and runs inside. I didn't expect to have that conversation in front of you. He and I have a lot we need to work out. It's alright. All things considered, Lucien's bricklaying was pretty good. So there's your silver lining.
Oh.
There is that, yes. I really admire how you handled that. You were a lot more diplomatic with him than I would have been. I just want what's best for him, and I don't think yelling at him would do either of us any favors. It rarely does. You're a good dad. Oh, see you around? It would be my honor and my pleasure. Damien bows with a flourish. Classy. I come home to find Amanda curled up on the couch with a blanket watching TV. I plop down next to her. Yo, what you watching? Tiny House Hunting Brothers, Extreme Edition. These TV shows. Ugh, I hate this show. The couple on screen bickers back and forth while standing in an extremely small house made out of recycled bottles. The Tiny House Hunting Brothers watch them with bemused expressions, both of their hands touching the low ceiling. Maniacally. I told you I wanted a 2-bed, 2-bath, shabby chic cottage. This house doesn't even have a bathroom. Oh, my guy's name is Tyreek. But honey, the outhouse is only 20 yards away. It's not that bad. I'm not pooping outside, Greg. Why don't they just get a regular-sized house? I don't know. How'd afternoon tea go? It got strange. We had to go to the school to pick up Lucien since he tried to... He lured Ernest down to the cellar with the promise of fine vintage and then tried to break him into a wall, right? How did you know that? Has everyone read that story except for me? Lucien livestreamed the entire thing. This entire day is beyond me. But otherwise, it was a fun day. That Damien guy is a character, but he's really good company and a surprisingly diplomatic dad. I dig his style. You know what? Me too.
Have you considered taking part in the goth lifestyle?
Ew, he sounds like that? I don't know, I just pictured him sounding more hearty. So the goth,
You've got dads.
dark boy, and Hugo's son always had beef with each other. Oh. We're gonna, yeah, ill his voice, right. We're gonna end it right here, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night and head to bed. I'm so excited about this internet upgrade tomorrow! Yay! And my new router came in the mail today. So I'm gonna see if he can install that with our internet situation, and hopefully that helps with me directing all the internet to me, and the rest of my family can get the scraps. So thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. Y'all have a great night's rest, and I will see y'all sometime tomorrow. All right, don't forget to update us on IG. Will do. Did anything big happen in this stream? We did a couple little, nothing big happened. We was trying to have sex with Robert, but that didn't really phase out, and we just went on a few dates. They all went well. That's it. So, be blessed. See y'all tomorrow.